Alright, so it's Wednesday morning. The boys are just getting the car prepped. We managed to get the motor in and sorted last night. After a massive haul to San Francisco to get the motor fixed, there was something wrong with one of the valves. Got bent and one of the buckets wore straight through. And we think we're going to put that down to the anti-lag strategy being too aggressive. The boys are in there, they're going to heat up the coolant. I think they're going to start heating up the tyres. And Matt and Mirl are out there hooking the trailer up, just about to back it in. So it's going to be really cool to see the process. This is the first day that I actually get to see the process of what exactly they do to get up on the mountain and get ready, because they look very efficient, like they've been doing this for a while. So I'll take you guys along with me and see how this goes.
So what did we finish up? It was like 9 or 10 o'clock the night before.
Yeah.
And
by the time we went to dinner and back home, had showers and stuff.
Yeah, I think we went to bed for about an hour or two.
And I didn't have the luxury of going to bed because I had to charge all
my
batteries.
Yeah, you didn't sleep,
back up my footage. So
yeah, so I went to bed. I had about 2 hours worth of sleep, and then we started hearing commotion and my alarm went off. And then we decided, that's it, we're going up for qualifying, so let's make it happen. Here we have Mirl's really annoying timbers that for some reason he loved.
Yeah, every time we loaded the car, these
Someone
timbers,
got a splinter.
There was no method. It was just chuck them all together and hopefully
he gets up on the trailer.
And the thing is, the ride height kept changing, so it's not like one method would actually
work every time.
So
catch on all the splitters and all the carbon.
But one of the things Mel said was that he had those bits of timber for like
20 years. Yeah, he said, I'm not getting rid of it. They still do their job. And I'm like, but they're so annoying. And he's like, I'm not getting rid of them.
Yeah.
I was ready to burn them.
So yeah, we load the car up and then we head up the mountain.
Yeah.
All right, so as you can see, we pulled up to the main gate to go onto the mountain. This morning we left the house at 10 to 1. Got to the shop about 10 past 1 and then got everything loaded up. Got the car heated up, so they've got a water heater that they hook up to the coolant system to get the motor ready and warmed up before they hit the mountain. And we had everything packed up and loaded to go by 2 a.m. So that's how today's gone so far. I'll check in on you again once we get back up onto the mountain. So I think we've got to meet up with some lady to get our credentials, and she's supposed to be somewhere here at the gate. Once we do that, we'll get up and I'll check in with you guys again.
Nico,
Yes.
grab that. Just go to the back corner. Back corner. Yep.
Right now it's a little bit different.
Yep.
Gotta run this way.
So there's quite a lot going on at the moment. The boys have just got the tyre warmers on the tyres. As soon as we pulled up to the front gate, they got the generators in the back of the pickup and they got the tyres heated up straight away. The gate opened at 3:30, came straight up in here, we were the first ones in. And so like I said, the tyres with the tyre warmers went on the car. They're heating the coolant up and they're getting ready to go out. So a lot of commotion, a lot of noise. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You have to be careful with this one, it's really hot. If you get it too close,
Melt shit.
it melts shit. But like you gotta feel as it also like starts to run out, you gotta move it closer. It's like,
So this extension cord here is running to a couple of Moroso heat pads that are stuck to the side of the dry sump tank. So they'll heat up the engine oil, and the propane heater was obviously heating the gearbox and diff. And along with the water heater, the whole car should be pretty close to operating temperature before Mirl even starts it up. This is pretty crucial because on the mountain there's no warm-up laps. As soon as you take off, it's go time. That's why you'll see the boys being pretty adamant about keeping the tyres warm too, and a couple of the boys even burnt themselves on the hot tyres throughout the week because they can get as hot as 100 degrees Celsius. Something else that I forgot to mention during filming was that during practice and qualifying, the mountain was split up into 3 sections, and on this particular day we were on the bottom section. So there's a fair few more cars competing than what you'll see here in this video, but I thought I'd take a quick walk around the pits to see what some of the other teams had to offer. Remember, Mirl's in the Unlimited class, and there's 14 cars entered in Unlimited this year. But the man to beat is Robin Shute, and he's been king of the mountain for 3 years in a row, and this is him sitting in his 2018 Wolf TSC FS.
about 5:20. Once we adjourn here, if you guys can get in and get buckled up and come up to the line, we'll start sending cars at 5:20.
So you heard the man, 5:20 is go time. Our car was ready to go by that point, and it was just a matter of Mirl getting suited up and strapped in. But there was a massive lineup at the start line, so Mirl opted to wait for the majority of the cars to head up so that he could keep the tyre warmers on his tyres for as long as possible. So when there was only one car lined up, Mirl decided to head out, and you can see the pits look quite empty as he takes off. So Mirl just took off on that run, and we just heard from the flagman that he spun out and he's okay, but he can't get the car started again. So I'm just getting away from the generator so I can talk to you guys, but I'm going to try and get footage of him coming back in. I don't know how they're going to bring him down, whether they're going to tow him or if he's going to get it started. So
You all right, Mirl?
Yeah, I'm good. If I
Okay.
can get back on the track, I could drive it up.
Yeah, we'll probably just have you go right back down here to halfway picnic grounds and just wait till the run's over.
What are we leaking here? Hang on. I don't know what you're leaking back here. You've got a brake fluid or something.
Okay.
Okay, bud.
Okay. Fucked up.
Oh, mistake? Okay.
It was a lucky mistake, not a bad area. So I got away with a spin.
Yeah.
So car died though, so I was, plus my tires were hanging off the road in the like a ditch.
Okay.
So I was bottomed out.
Okay.
I gotta go look at the bottom of the car.
Yeah.
No, but they said there was like an oil spot on the ground. Maybe it was from somebody else, because like nothing appears to have leaked from the car. And it was kind of a sudden spin in a very fast corner.
Yeah.
It's like a fourth gear left-hander.
It doesn't make sense if the oil's behind the tyre why you would spin, unless there was oil in front. So if you've got no oil there, it doesn't make sense.
How'd the car feel? The lag and all that?
Better. The nitrous is better, so that's definitely helping there. So it's all better. It's a lot of heat from the anti-lag.
How was the shifts?
Everything felt good. Yeah, I mean it would have been a good run if we had completed it. That was our second ever run.
Yeah.
So it has a lot of potential. I just need to learn to track. I'm still I've done 2 runs. So, and I haven't even done 2 runs. I just spun halfway through this one. So at the top on the next run, it'll be my second run.
So before Mirl headed out on his second run, he made some quick suspension changes. And something that I can't stress enough was just how little testing Mirl had with this car. So even though we found ourselves at qualifying, we were still working through a fair few issues. And the boys also made sure to get some hot tyres on the car before Mirl took off again.
talk about it. It's just as bad. I thought I was in first, and I wasn't. I was in second. And then when I tried to get it back.
I don't want to. The car's running. I don't want to touch anything. I just want you to go back out there and get another shot. Right. You're doing really good.
Where are we?
You're like 6th, but the time is like top 6th. It's pretty close. Robin's a lot faster, but like you said, 10 seconds. You have here, probably 5 seconds there, you know, so qualified. I'm going to qualify.
Can I turn the car on to pump out?
I'm not going to.
Something that I forgot to mention was that our teammate Ryan would pump out the fuel after every run and measure the consumption. This way the team could calculate how much fuel Mirl would need to make a full run on race day, all in the spirit of keeping the car as light as possible.
We can put the blower on it. We can put the blower. Try to cool the water temp down as much as possible.
So that was Mirl's fastest run of the day, and he ended up with a 4:01.501. He ended up placing 3rd in his class and 6th overall, and he was also the fastest rookie qualifier.
Alright guys, I want to stress to you how impressive this feat was that Mirl was actually put down the times that he did, considering the amount of sleep that we didn't have. Mirl is such an incredible driver, and this really showed in his qualifying times. To be 6th overall and 3rd in his class was unbelievable.
And the car was losing power,
Yeah,
not
losing
shifting
power.
down. He had a lot of problems to go with that. So if the car was running right, he would have done a lot better too. So
100%.
But the main thing is we made a proper qualifying run and we're in the race. So
Yeah.
the series goes on.
Yeah.
Everybody died.
How'd the 3rd run go for you?
It was better. You know, just learning the track. The biggest thing is like not knowing the course. So, yeah, trying to learn the place.
Yeah.
I made an error at one point, big in one of the corners. When you miss a gear on this car, it's so hard to get it to go down. For some reason, we're having a hard time getting the gear to go back down. Even when you lift completely out of the throttle, you know, you still try to go down, but lost a lot of time there. And then also with about 3 corners to go, the car went into like fail mode. So it just fell to idle. And so the last 3 corners I coasted through.
Okay. So even though that was the best run overall, it still wasn't as good as it could be.
No, it would have been a lot faster. Even just with those last 3 corners, I probably lost 5-6 seconds right there.
So that'll be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And stay tuned for part 6, where you find out why we got kicked off the mountain. But that doesn't stop us from getting some more testing in, and of course, we find plenty more issues. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.